What is up, Transformers family? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great day as we start off our weekend. So, we want to cap off the night with giving a review. As you see here, this is the Yolopark Wave 2 series. It comes with a total of 7 Autobots. Normally, it's a box of 6, but they each come with an additional part to fulfill the brilliant, shining, however you want to call them, Hound. But let's take a look at them all. So first we're going to go ahead and take a look at RC. Just very simple, accurate detail to her G1 counterpart from the movie and the cartoon series. Very flexible, joints are great, a lot of points of articulation, great movement, and once again, just great detail on her character to represent her G1 counterpart from both the movie and the TV series. So if you just take a closer look here, let's see if I'll focus on her face. There you go. You can just see how much in detail her face is close to basically to her G1 counterpart. And her body and style is just extremely similar to the G1. You got this right back here, which kind of represents the car, but you can angle it and position it. But I have it as wide out to kind of mimic her G1. So they definitely do have great points of articulation with great body movement and very posable figures. So there we have RC. Let's go ahead and stand her up. It's taken me a little bit of practice to be able to stand them up properly because she's also very delicate. Next, they have them as Rodimus Prime, and there she goes. They have him listed as Rodimus Prime, but as you can see in his face, to me this is more of the younger face. So to me this is more like a hot rod type face, but they do have him listed as Rodimus Prime. Got his arm blasters there, got his hand blasters here. The only downside is that you can't push the hand all the way back because then the gun won't go all the way down. So let me show you. Let's move this out. Let's push this all the way back. So there we have his hand flushed all the way back, but you see there's a gap there, so the gun doesn't go all the way down. And if we put this gun here, it does not go all the way down. It's the same on both sides. I prefer the rifles to sit all the way down, but even on this side here, as you can tell, I have the hand a little bit out and it still doesn't go all the way down. So it doesn't sit flush to his hand, so it still can just fall out. But that's the only downside to Rodimus, except the fact that to me he is Hot Rod because he's got the younger face, not the more mature face that once he gets the leadership of Matrix. But besides that, he's got his original colors, the orange, the yellow, the red. There's the back of him to show like the wing from the sports car mode. I kind of like that this would have been the front of his legs, in my opinion, instead of just the bare black, but that's just my opinion. But besides that, all in all, great figure. They label him as Rodimus, but I call him Hot Rod because he does have that younger face. So let's go ahead and stand up RC once again. Hopefully we can get her to stand up this time. That's the one thing that I'm still perfecting is the stand-up ability to be able to pose him right. Next, we have Officer Prowl. So this one, I love the detail and the simplicity. His joint articulation is kind of different from all the other ones because they put his wheels here on the back through his arms. So you do have the up and down motion, but then his actual forward and down motion is just right here in the joints. Now, they do turn, so if you do need to turn, the arms do turn out, but just this motion of range is just right here. There's no forward and backwards motion here at the shoulder, but we do have it here at the elbow joint. He is very well detailed here with his car. As you can tell here, the doors, you can position them however you want to, give you the ability, but that is the only downside in my opinion, is the ability of how easy these come off when they pop out. So that is the only downside. that I see to his door hinges. Besides that, he is a great figure, great detail. The other thing that I did not like is how they did the bottom of his feet. So the bottom of his feet, instead of trying to even it all out in a way, he kind of leans forward because of how they have this hitch here next to the tires on both legs. So it kind of makes him lean forward when you set him up, and he doesn't kind of stand straight like I would like for him to. But all in all, his detail is very good, very, like, his head is proportionate to his G1. Got the red here on the little horns, whatever you want to call them. Got his little rifles here on his shoulders that he has, the insignia right there, the headlights, the bumper. So all in all, he's a great looking figure. Just some minor setbacks I think that can be improved to make him a much better quality. So next up, let's go ahead and stand him up, is Cliff Jumper. So Cliff Jumper has amazing detail, got him all straight faced. As you can tell with the position I have them, like I said, they're very easy to just set and put in any type of position to be able to articulate him. He does have his long barrel rifle. It does come with the stand, so I do plan at some point to recreate the shot of him with Hound when he said he's got Megatron dead in his sights. But all in all, him as the character and his look to his G1 self, it's very similar. Got the look here for his vehicle mode on his legs, kind of like Bumblebee does. Got the wheel back here, and then the head is just straight faced like Cliff Jumper should be. So all in all, great detail, great little figure here. Next, we're going to do one of my second favorite Autobots. Depending what day it is, I like to flip-flop my second favorite. Bumblebee always will be my first, but we have Jazz. So he's got that G1 look straight just out of the, like in the comics, like in the TV show and in the movie. But hey, he is amazing. He's got great detail. Here's the back of him. He's got good articulation. Got the elbow movement here, got some arm movement here to where we can move his forward and backwards, but you do just have to be careful sometimes because it still can pop out even though you have it all the way in, as you can see. But he does have great articulation. His legs are better than Prowl's, so as you can see with him, I wish they would have done this with Prowl instead of what they did here. If they would have done this with Prowl, his balance and style would have been a lot better and a lot cleaner, and he wouldn't appear like he's always leaning forward. But I do love his style and his look. We got great articulation. You know, the heads do move side to side, front to back, side. You know, you can turn them. So definitely has some great articulation, and I love him. And last but not least, we're going to go over both Hounds. So we have the standard Hound that comes from the actual 2-pack, and then we have the brilliant, shining, clear, translucent, however you want to call it, Hound. So let's take a look at the standard Hound. So great detail, great look on his head, just like his G1 counterpart. Got the front here for like the Jeep with all the pieces. Got his rifle, shoulder blaster, his phaser, and I know he uses it to like use the holograms to create the holograms. But just in general, just the style and the look of him, very clean. And once again, I love how they did the feet to give him the flat feet and not be kind of high on his heels like kind of Prowl is, but he is spectacular. Love the color, even that signature green with the yellow striping on him. And then the Jeep look here on the front is just phenomenal. And last but not least, we are going to go with the brilliant, translucent, clear hologram Hound. So I love the color scheme and how they did it with this lime green, light green, however you want to call it. It fits him perfectly. So let me see something. I'm trying to see if I can. I can't turn on a light, but that's okay. But I do love his color. So just looking at him and how he is and how he's styled here with this is by far one of my favorite figures here from the second wave of the Yolopark. This, translucent, holographic, brilliant, shiny, however you want to call it, Hound. I love his style. He is awesome. He has got a great look. So, all in all, this line is great. I'm excited to see what else Yolopark has to offer. So don't forget, make sure to subscribe, like, and follow. And if you have any feedback or anything, don't hesitate to let me know. And there you go. You see how Prowl is kind of leaning more forwards than all the other bots. But that is all I have for you tonight. Have a wonderful Friday evening. Take care, stay safe, stay tuned. More reviews are yet to come. As you can tell, I have plenty to choose from. And that's my Power Ranger self right there, but we still got plenty of Transformers to choose from to do reviews on. And of course, got more over here and more over here and these to open up. So stay tuned, got plenty to go over. Any feedback is appreciated. Once again, make sure to subscribe, like, follow, comment. Transformers family, take care and have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.